Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard. Stages St. Louis is preparing tomorrow's musical stars today. And Paul and Rob are here to tell us how they're making that happen. So glad. Stages is part of our community. You guys have been around for 27 years.
Yep.
Am I right on that? Mm-hmm. It seems like it's been really quick. It's a lot of years.
Time flies when you're having fun, I guess, right?
And I mean, it's really great that we've got Stages here in the community. Everybody's been to at least one performance in their lifetime at Stages, and most people many, many more. It's just high quality musicals.
I certainly hope so. Yeah, we've had a great following through the years. For a while, early in our history, we were the fastest growing theater company in the region, in the country, really. Yeah. We're still growing by leaps and bounds all the time, and a lot of exciting new things happening in this coming season as well as within the company as a whole.
Yes, so we're, let's see, March right now, almost March. Mm-hmm. So you guys are probably really in the thick of getting ready for this summer.
Sure,
for the season. Mm-hmm. So tell us, Paul, you're on the board, you know everything. Tell us what to expect this summer.
Well, this summer we've got our three main stage shows. We've got Patsy Cline, always Patsy Cline, and we have in the middle slot we're doing Legally Blonde, and our last slot is My Fair Lady. And there in the middle there, we've got our Theater for Young Audiences performance, which is Disney's Cinderella. I'll be in that. I'm playing Jacques in Disney's Cinderella, so I'm excited about that.
That's great. That's great. So now it's pretty much always been three main stage performances, and then you added the children's musical several years ago.
Right, about 6 years ago, we added that to, again, we received some requests, and you know, there seemed to be a call for it out in the community, and also that kind of dovetailed with our Performing Arts Academy, which opened 9 years ago. Yeah. Stages was beginning to touch a younger audience, family audience, so it was a logical progression for us in our growth.
Yeah, you're probably training some of these actors that end up maybe on the stage, is that right?
Sure, we've had some folks that have been in classes with us that have been on our stage. It doesn't happen, you know, every performance or every production, I mean, but certainly, yeah, we've had some, and as the Academy is now 9 years old, we've begun to have some folks that are making a career for themselves. Some folks that started also out with us as high schoolers are now, you know, out of college and are sort of making their living in the theater arts.
Isn't that great? Oh my gosh, you must be so proud and excited to see people's careers developing, you know, starting right here in St. Louis. So going back then to the three main productions. So Patsy Cline, that's a new one for me. I mean, that's not one we've seen here before, is it?
It's not. No, it's one of those lesser-known musicals that has got quite a backing to it and has had some success across the country, and so Michael and Jack are taking it on, and should be a really good show to start the season.
It sounds like a great show to bring in maybe a new audience.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, Patsy Cline, her music has such a great following. She continues to be so popular, even amongst some younger generations too. So yeah, we're very excited, getting great responses early on with ticket sales and in response to the show. And it is a show that has rarely been done here in St. Louis.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so that'll definitely be on my list for sure. Now, one of the things that I love about Stages is we see some of the same performers every year, but there's always a new influx of performers. You guys are out auditioning in New York, right, and elsewhere in the Midwest. So is that process started right now?
That process is in full swing, and we're almost finalized with some of the decisions for casting, and so the puzzle pieces are being placed together now.
Yeah, we basically auditioned here in St. Louis for a couple weeks, local professional actors, as well as some folks from, you know, Chicago and other sort of Midwest regions come into St. Louis for our auditions, and then we spend a couple weeks in New York each year auditioning. So we just, our artistic staff just got back from New York about a week ago, and now we're in the process, as Paul was saying, of finalizing casting decisions, making offers to actors and their agents, and hopefully getting our cast locked in within the next couple weeks.
Yeah, everybody's getting their summers scheduled, whether they're on the audience side or on the stage. Everybody's getting ready. So, and you guys are still performing in Kirkwood.
Yes, correct.
And I know there's been talk over the years of maybe moving out to Chesterfield, but you've got your Performing Arts Academy out there.
Sure, right. Our Performing Arts Academy has been in Chesterfield for 9.5 years now. Along with our administrative offices, we're on a building right on the property of Chesterfield Mall. But we're very excited. We're going to be moving in Chesterfield still. We just purchased a former Kolam's Congregation Synagogue on December 31st. We closed on the new building. So it's an exciting time for Stages. We're making some renovations, and in early May, look to be in our new home there in Chesterfield.
Right.
As you said, our productions will still be in Kirkwood
Yeah.
for the foreseeable future, but our academy and our administrative offices, and this will be a hub for the theater arts there in Chesterfield.
Great, and we're going to come back and talk much more about what is going on in that renovated synagogue coming up. So we'll stay with us. Don't go away, because we've got much more to hear about from Stages and here on STL TV Live, and we will be right back.